This is a technology day. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. My name is Mole, and I'm on three platforms at the same time today. I wanted to really dive at the same time on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So please invite your family and friends and let's have a discussion for the week. If this is the very first time you're watching me live, my name is Lilian Mole, and I am the founder and CEO of the African Women's Economic and Entrepreneurship Forum, the place where we challenge the status quo for economic advancement of women in Africa. Come join me, please. Now, I will just take a few minutes to go live on Facebook. So please share this video out or just sit down, spend a few minutes with me so we can talk about our week, our businesses, our lives. So now, let's go live on Facebook. Please, those of you on Instagram, do invite your friends to come join me, to come join us, and let's talk about real facts here. Hello, Awifians. Hello to all of you on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Good evening or good afternoon to you all wherever you may be in the world. This is Lilian Mole, and I am the founder and CEO of the African Women's Economic and Entrepreneurship Forum, the place where we challenge the status quo for economic advancement of women in Africa. Today is a big day. I wanted to try something new. I'm on Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube live at the same time. And I'm going to add one more platform to this whole saga. I'm going to put YouTube as well. Twitter as well. So I go live at the same time and we get all the information at the same time rather than, just copying links from Facebook to YouTube, to Instagram, and what or not. So come join me. Let's play this few minutes today and see how it works. Let's see how this system works. Let's see what the quality of the video are, and you can also try it out. So please come settle down with me. Today we are going to be talking about assumptions. We are going to be talking about our education, our upbringing. We are going to be talking about why are we comfortable in our comfort zone? Why are we assuming we know things when we should be asking questions? So come join me. Get a glass of wine, water, coffee, or tea, whatever is appropriate for you wherever you are right now. I see Miriam on Facebook. Thank you so much. I know you are still in Liberia. Thank you so much. I hope you can hear me. Please let me know if you can hear me and see me well. For those of you on YouTube, let me know if you can see me as well. And on Instagram, if you can see me well too. Miriam, coucou. Ah oui, alors là, vous êtes en plein Ramadan. Ok, je comprends tout à fait. Alors prenez du temps pour vous. Je vous souhaite une belle Ramadan, une bonne journée, bon appétit. Et puis, on se parle très bientôt. That's Miriam she's from Ivory Coast, but she's currently now in Liberia for other businesses. So this is all what Awif is all about. Oui, c'est le mois de Ramadan. This is what Awif is all about, the connection. We get to know each other, we get to share our joy, our struggles, and we get to move forward in life. So come join me, come join this community, and let's talk about how we can become financially free, why we should become financially free, and how fast can we make that happen. As I said, today is a technology day. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and attention, oh, oui, c'est vrai. Merci beaucoup, Miriam. She's just giving me a hint. I should be very careful with the live streaming, the times, because it's Ramadan, and this is the time that people are gradually going to. Yeah, that's a good idea. On va voir ce qu'on peut faire, Miriam. On va voir. Oui, ça c'est une bonne idée. So, yeah. How do you move forward each day? Do you assume you have the answers to your questions? Do you assume you have answers to situations? Do you assume you know it all? Do you assume that your background has given you enough that is necessary for you to move on in life? How are you moving forward with your life? How are you handling each day? How are you making sure that you're grounded, that you're comfortable, that you're expanding, that you're growing? Do you do that by assuming that you have the answer? Do you think you know it all? Do you think that what you acquire from your culture, from your parents, from your family, from your experiences, is all what you need to be fulfilled as the person that you are and that you were meant to be? If this is the very first time you're watching me live, my name is Lillian Mole. I am the founder and CEO of the African Women's Economic and Entrepreneurship Forum, the place where we challenge the status quo for economic advancement of women in Africa. I have come to the conclusion, life has shown me in so many ways that we cannot possibly continue thinking we know it all. We cannot possibly continue thinking we've acquired enough. Life is a school and it's a process that we must evolve, that we must acknowledge that each day comes with its own obstacles, and those obstacles are meant to make us grow. And with life brings these obstacles not only to push us down, but it's meant to make us reflect in which direction we may want to take our lives to. So yes, it's good to acquire knowledge. It's good to have all those upbringings. It's good to have all those information that we have. It's all good. But we should never assume that we have the answers. We should never assume that what we've been given as education, as culture, is the only way. We should never assume that what we've been given is enough and we must stop there. On the contrary, we should be questioning our upbringing. We should be questioning why we are experiencing what we are experiencing. We should be questioning of what benefit our education, our upbringing, of what benefit is it where we stand right now. I am not saying we should question it and criticize. There is a difference. We are not criticizing. All what I'm saying is that assuming that we know and we stop ourselves from evolving, from learning, from experiencing other things, and from accepting other ideas, other cultures, other education, is a problem. Because what we might have learned as children might not help us at the moment, at the junction where we are right now, where we are standing right now. And this is why some of the adversities we may be experiencing right now requires a new version of us all. You on Instagram, you on Facebook, and you on YouTube. It's not because what you've acquired before is irrelevant. No, it's not irrelevant. It's important. But where you stand right now, the person that you are right now, that information that you have, that savoir-faire that you have, is no longer serving you. It's no longer serving you. That's why each day, just like kids in Montessori school, they learn in a very different way, not from the traditional way. They will learn in a very different way. Each day, I encourage each one of you who is watching now as a live stream, you're watching live, or you're going to catch this as a replay. I want you to ask yourself, the information that you have right now, is it from the past? Is it what was handed over to you? Of what good is that information to you now? Are you assuming you have answers to your questions? Are you assuming you know it all? You know it. You can handle it. Or are you asking yourself questions that, example, what I was taught as a child, how can it serve me now? How can it serve me now? The culture that I'm brought up in, how can it serve me now? Is it relevant to where I stand today? Could it be a plus to me? Or could it be dragging me down? Ask yourself, the information, the culture, the education that I have, how is it making me a better person? How is it moving me forward? Is it something that I must let go? You know, when you and I were growing up, there was no such thing as internet. And here I am today. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, and I'm on YouTube at the same time. This is something new. Hello, Solange. I see Solange is on Instagram. Merci beaucoup d'être venu. Merci. Partagez cette live avec vos amis, s'il vous plaît. This is something new that we must acquire, we must learn. I was struggling just before you guys came in, and I'm still struggling now to see what is the best option, because I want to serve you all. So I just want to go on this platform, all these platforms, to catch each one of you. If one person can listen to this message, if one person can benefit from this message, then this is absolutely amazing. When you and I were growing up, they had typewriters. You know, all the secretaries were typing. Now we have all these mobile devices, and we are moving our fingers left and right. Things have evolved. No one is talking about typewriters anymore. No one is talking about carbon papers anymore. Today we are talking about informatique, réseaux sociaux, all of this stuff. That is a sign. That is a sign which shows that some information should be dropped. Hi, Lisa. Thank you so much for joining me. Please share this out with your family and friends. Let me know, Lisa, in the comment below. How do you assume that you have answers, that you know the answer? Do you assume that you know it all? Or are you asking questions each day? This is the topic of our discussion today. I don't think I have it on Instagram. I am so sorry if I don't have it on Instagram. But as I said, I'm trying 3 platforms at one time. So I'm like, oh, left, right, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Because I want to get the maximum of people. Not only for my own, but to capture people who may be missing out, who are not on Facebook. Now we're in the technology age. We're no longer talking of typewriters. We're not longer talking of carbon papers. We're talking of, you know, Facebook, Instagram, and all the marketing behind, all the importance of all this, live streaming, all these videos that we see around. It's a very good source of information. So now you're asking yourself, as we were as per our topic of discussion, never assume that you have the answer. Ask questions each day, new questions each day. You don't need to keep your typewriters anymore because things have evolved. So how can you incorporate this in your today's life? How can you take from what you've learned, from what you've been given, from your past education, how can you take that into your today's life so that you build a stronger you? You can only do that by asking questions, by asking new questions, by talking to new people, by, expanding, changing the people around you. If you do not ask new questions, if you do not surround yourself with the right people, how do you want to evolve? How do you want to evolve? Lisa, how do we evolve when we do not ask new questions? When we camp, we stand on our rights. We think we are correct. The way that I was taught is the only way, is the right way. I personally have come to experience that it doesn't. It doesn't move us forward. That's why you and I should never assume that we know it all, that we have the answers. You and I should start as from today asking the right questions, asking new questions. There is even no such thing as right question. Start asking new questions. Every week, ask yourself, from last week, what did I do right? What have I learned from last week's experience? How can I make it better? That's your new question. How can I make it better? How can I move things forward? I challenge you all to question yourself. If you don't want to use this technique on a weekly basis, I want you to really start using it every month. Then you gradually narrow it down. Each month, I want each one of you to really capture your life. Financial freedom is not something which comes on its own. It's something which comes with habits. It comes with habits. And those habits are the things that you do over and over and over. So start one thing this end of this month. As we gradually slide down to June, how can you move forward? What can you do differently today from what you already know that will move you forward? Yes, Lisa, how can I move forward? That question belongs to you. Depending on who you are, what your upbringing is, what are, those information that were passed on to you from generation to generation, from culture to culture. What can you do differently that will move you forward? What can you do differently that will really make you a fulfilled human being so you can move forward? Because we're all work in progress. Stagnating is what most of us are doing right now. We are stuck in bad relationships. We are stuck in bad jobs. We are stuck with people that we don't admire, that do not uplift us. What can you do to move forward? You can do something. And that something is by asking new questions from the practice that you're already implementing in your life. If you're waking up at 6 o'clock and you're always late, there is something that you can change to move forward. So I hope you're finding some values in this live stream. I hope that as we move forward, we are not going to be just live streaming for the sake of live streaming. We're going to be live streaming for the sake of evolution, for the sake of evolvement, for the sake of growth, for the sake of stretching ourselves towards that financial freedom that you and I all deserve. And if you're financially comfortable today, why can you not move to the next level? What's that past habit? What's that old fashion? What's that old habit that's keeping us stuck where we are? Because we were meant for growth. We were meant to move forward. So that was my live stream for today. I would really love to hear from each one of you. Miriam, thank you so much for joining me. For those of you on YouTube, I would really like to get some feedbacks from you on your fixed ideas. Is it taking you forward? Is it holding you back? Are you stagnating? Do you have this urge, this envie? Are you yearning to move forward and you just do not seem how to do it? Are you around the right people who uplift you? I do not think so. So this is a place to hang out. This is a place to join women who want to move forward because they know they're worth it. Because they know exactly, associate yourself with people who help you grow. We were meant for growth. You and I, Lisa, anybody watching this live stream now or as a replay, we were meant for growth. When you were born, you were just a little baby. You made progress, your parents helped you, your grandparents did help you, and now you've become the person that you are. And you've got to evolve. Your soul is yearning for that. But sometimes we're so stuck because we're not asking new questions. We're comfortable. This is where we are. Maybe we might just stay there. No, we're not staying there. We're moving forward. We're going to find our purpose. We're going to be the women that we want to be, the accomplished women that we want to be, the financially free women that we want to be, the fulfilled women and mothers and wives and sisters and friends that we want to be. So I invite you to come join this community. I invite you to reflect on your own life and how you're treating your own self. I pray that you're not treating others better than you're treating yourself. I hope it's time you start asking yourself the right question so you can start treating yourself much better because you deserve it. I will let you go. Some of you are doing Ramadan, like Miriam said. I will be back again tomorrow to talk about the GDPR. Those are the data protection regulation rules that will come in practice as of the 25th of May. So come join me tomorrow. The whole of this week I will be live streaming except for Thursday. Many things coming your way. We are working on our event in South Africa, Cape Town, South Africa. Lisa, I hope you can join. We are not ready yet to advertise, but I'm just giving you the information that from the 22nd to the 24th of October, we are going to be having our event in South Africa. Come join us. It's going to be epic. It's going to be great. It's going to change lives. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for making this platform your home, where you and I can feel comfortable. If you do not want to share your information on this social media, you can always send me an email. Thank you so much. Do take care of yourself. Never assume you have the answer. And please, by all means, ask new questions. Take care. I care about you, and I would like to remind you all, I would like to remind you that you are the star that makes the difference. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye, Miriam. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Thank you for all what you do for this community. Thanks for sharing. Lisa, thank you so much for coming back. I see you're coming in and out. Thank you for your feedback, and I hope that you will continue to join us. You can also join us on Facebook. I see more people coming on, but I think it's time to get offline because there are people who are doing their Ramadan. I will have to readjust the live stream so we can accommodate everyone. So I will start asking new questions. My first new question is, what time would be the best time to do the live stream? Because some people are having Ramadan. That's the new question of the week for me, because I wasn't thinking of this, and Miriam just told me it's Ramadan. So what time will be the best time? Comment below so we can know how we can adjust and accommodate everybody on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Thank you so much. I care about you. Take care. Bye. Merci beaucoup, Myriam. À très bientôt. Ciao. And for those of you on YouTube, thank you so much. This is the very first experience, doing everything at the same time. Take care. Bye-bye. Let's see. How does this work?